Greened. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, lean it back. Lean it back. Lean it back.
Back.
No.
Won't stay back. Apologies if you're getting dizzy.
Ah.
Something against the handle of the.
There. How's that?
How's that?
How's that?
She has a.
How's that?
Still got a long ways.
How's that? That's okay.
We're okay.
I think so.
Hello from St. John.
It's too bad it's not a
today.
fraction lower.
And we're using that for comments.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Too bad it's not a fraction lower.
And
Physically a fraction lower. I'm assuming everyone can hear me. Oh, what a day. What a day.
what a world.
Oh, I gotta turn this down. Hello, folks.
Hello.
Hey, Colleen. It's tiny, though. It's a good place, but it's tiny. It's kind of like it's a good man, but
Excuse me?
he's a good lion. There, is that better?
Oh, he's not a tame lion. He's a good lion.
Yeah, he's not a tame lion.
It's not a tame kitchen, but it's a good kitchen.
Yes. You see, we need something that's just a tiny bit lower than that. Jeez,
Yeah.
why don't you pull out the piece of wood? Don't need it. Oh, because there's
Because it's a
holes.
pink tray underneath.
So-
And yeah, it's not.
I call something music from your library.
She's getting on her nerves.
Seriously, Siri?
Her Siri is really like
I can
every,
heat you both. Colleen can heat us both.
Excuse me, he does both?
But you know,
Oh,
we're not that kind of broadcast.
a lot of lighting.
Could I get a little LED light then, so that we can turn off one of these, or something,
Or
and
something.
and or something to balance it out. I know it's insane. Like it's, I'm blaming COVID for every single problem on the planet. You know. Hi, Vince. Colleen might be looking to cook you too. I know. She's quite a character. She is. So yeah, it's okay, I guess. I don't know.
Let's try this.
Do you want to try this? You want to try that?
So that gets,
Well, you know what we did last time?
what did we do last
We
time?
had that light on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, plenty of sources of light.
And a little bossing around. Oh, did we have that
And
one?
we had this one aimed this way.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Of our own little makeshift production studio.
How are we? Vince is asking, how are we? We are alive. We are definitely alive. Sometimes I do question it, and
You feel alive.
did you just grope me on air?
No. It's up here completely.
I mean, I know I'm your wife and everything, but you know, it does get kind of silly, okay?
Yep.
So I'm wondering if we can have a bit of a surface here then to work on. And I just rubbed against the shirt. You guys probably heard. Shh.
The surface.
So we thought we'd talk about this is the second day of the next lockdown for Toronto and area. So from the Ukraine, hi.
Hello.
Hi, and we're very frustrated because lineups are forever to get in for one single item, and we have ice cream cravings, so we thought we'd make some ice cream while we talk to you guys. Yeah, like something that will bring our working space higher. Since we can't bring the iPad lower right now.
That's a very good question.
Next time we'll get a Genius, like just perfect, you know. I pretend that I didn't see that, Martin.
See what?
We are still married, right?
Well, we are, yeah.
We
What
must
do we
have
want to
checked.
put?
Like something we can put that stuff on. So I don't know if you guys have ever done home ice cream. It's healthy, it's easy, and it's
fun.
it's exercise. It is fun. What's your favorite ice cream flavor? Oh well, my favorite ice cream flavor I don't think we can make because I love licorice. And I know
that
Shane, you
tilted
bought us
just a
those
little bit
licorice
more.
cases, but yeah, is Martin figuring out how to?
I
get
think
to
if
lean
I can
forward
tilt
without
that
it
just a
falling
little
over?
bit more, we can, yeah.
Just a little bit more, he says. Just a little bit more.
Too much.
CNH, thank you for helping with the troll earlier today. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Hypocritical and hilarious. I'm still laughing. Nice to have friends who have your back. We got your back and we got your front. There it is again. Like, I'm just so naughty tonight. I'm not pretending I didn't see that. I'm only pretending I saw Christina do it back to Martin. Fair is fair. Yeah, but it's not the same when you do that to a guy.
No, I suppose not.
And that's a beautiful close-up of your arm, Martin.
It is a beautiful close-up of my arm.
Oh, will that stay like that? Don't
with a little
breathe
help.
on it. Don't
Not gonna breathe on
breathe
it,
on it.
but I would like to put something in front of it
Don't breathe
to keep
on
it from possibly tipping.
Not breathe, Martin. Is that gonna be heavy enough?
The last jar full of.
Okay.
Okay, I think we're good.
Okay. We've been using the iPad Pro because it's much better for all this stuff, and it's big, so it doesn't fit in any of our holders, unfortunately.
We're
Mint
just gonna
chocolate
have
chip.
to make one.
I love mint chocolate chip. Rocky Road. I wish we had marshmallows now. Mini marshmallows.
Little tiny marshmallows that you put in your
Yeah.
hot chocolate.
So what do you say we make some ice cream with these guys and talk about how everyone's surviving and make sure everyone's okay and chat. We had to
Let's do
also stand up because we've been sitting and working on. Oh, Shane, I finished. I just gotta get the catnip in the vial, but I finished Piper Kitty baked, and I put a sheen to the wings and painted in the eyes. So right now the eyes are drying and
Bright green.
bright green eyes, just like Piper. So we'll get that in the mail to you soon. We will, we promise. Both are awesome. Thank you. Okay, hold on. This is just for Don, just so he doesn't have to lie. You know, it's that. I think actually you did this. Like,
I did this, like up here.
oh, I'm
Up
sorry.
here,
This
yeah.
is this better? Is this better? Come on. Foot.
They can't see my foot. It's
No,
everything.
no.
Oh boy.
Piper got baked. Piper did get
Piper
baked.
got baked.
But now I gotta get the catnip. I gotta scrunch it down really fine and get it inside the vial. Methinks Mr. Martin has less beard, which is totally cool as long as he didn't turn it into one of those monkey tail beards.
Oh, the monkey tail. No.
And we picked him up some
Yeah,
we picked him up some henna to get into his beard to get it to get softer again and get some color so you guys can see his jawline. But the henna seems to work okay.
Yeah.
You have to do it a lot because your beard grows.
That's for a week or two.
Yeah. Number 2 today. Yeah. So you just send you some lockdown goodies. We're always open. Those chips. Oh my God, those chips are awesome.
Those salt-free tortilla chips.
Our American
Fantastic,
friends. Those chips are. What are they again? What are they
The
again?
HEB.
I
Salt-free
wish we
ones,
had this in Canada.
yeah.
These
Those
are
great.
awesome. Oh my God, Shane, that was like, we've been dipping them in yogurt, and we made guacamole yesterday, really quick guac, and yeah. So we're gonna, I think, we've got strawberries,
We have strawberries.
we've got chocolate,
Yep.
we've got maple syrup because we're not gonna use white sugar because we don't.
Right.
And
We have no shortage of maple syrup.
that's true. We did accidentally buy one extra thing of maple syrup, which
One?
is not a bad.
There's 3 in there.
And there's only a trickle left of the one in the fridge.
Oh, well, okay.
So that's only one
totally
extra.
different. Right. Totally different.
Syrup. Now, if there were 6 down there, that'd be 2 extra maple syrups. Don't question my math. So did we do? Oh, we got walnuts.
Yeah, we got walnuts.
Did we do maple walnut?
Maple walnut.
Do you want to put raisins in with the maple walnut, or just do maple walnut? Because I think we have raisins.
We have raisins.
You live for raisins,
I
dude.
love raisins.
So let's make some ice cream with these guys.
Okay.
So I need the goat milk because we use goat milk in this
Okay.
awesome. The goat milk, and don't pull the ice out yet because it'll start melting on us. And I need the maple syrup that's in the fridge so we can use it out. And the walnut syrup here so I can do that. And I need the raisins. And yeah, we need Ziploc bags which I can do right now. Oh yeah, let's do
Raisins
this.
are down there too, so I'll grab the.
It was Texas only. Oh no. Hi Phoenix. Hi Katrina. That makes
Goat
really
milk?
good brand anything. They are known for their all brand being better than on brand. Their granola is so good. Really.
Anything else from in here?
And you know you're in Ontario when in Quebec. Most of Canada has bagged milk. BC doesn't, which is so weird. I think that's all we need from the fridge.
Okay.
I really do think that's all we need from the fridge. Raisins, because Martin loves raisins. It's really good for anything. Okay, there we go.
Walnuts.
So Katrina, I'm going to do a solo one soon again, I think. But measuring. We gotta make sure the measurements are right.
Okay.
So are we gonna do just the small Ziplocs and now one thing we learned the first time we did this is the stuff expands as you work with it. Are these 2 different sizes?
No, they're just 2
different types.
types.
Okay. But yeah, it expands because the first time we looked at the ingredients online and we went, those are little snack ones. We went, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't seem like a lot of milk. And then as we worked on it, it went expand, and oh, they're there. 2 big ones and 2 small ones.
Did you try the off-brand beaver nuggets? Oh yeah, the Oma's Choice.
They
I got
were
a kick
gone
out of
pretty
that.
fast.
Yeah, they were gone in 2
The
sittings.
brown sugar flavor. We could, no, that's too many sugars.
That's too many sugars. Here we are trying to cut back on sugar.
I know. Bagged milk, yes. You know you're back in this part of Canada when. Yeah, they don't do this in BC.
No.
I was like, I mean, this is my whole life is bagged milk, and get to British Columbia, and they don't do it in BC. I swear I felt like I was in another country. I felt like I was in another country. Did you try the I need to take pictures of the gluten-free products for you. Yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, please. We tried this thing called gluten blocker. If you use it too often, you do kind of get heartburn.
Mm-hmm.
But every once in a while, we'll take one before we have something, and just kind of spoil ourselves. So, measuring thing, milk, measuring thing, glass as
Measuring cup.
That's it, the Pyrex. Okay, bag milk this far south. This far south. Well, it doesn't exist at all in the States, as far as I know.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen it in the U.S. I mean, even our friends in
I've never
Buffalo
heard
and
of
stuff.
it. Yeah.
So we need 2 bowls, so we can pre-mix ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
2 bowls.
2 bowls.
And 2 spoons. You guys, this is fun. Your arms really gonna work out, but it gets really cold, so we have to. I may put it in like a beer or something and shake it around this time.
Big bowls or
Here in the States, yeah, that's what I thought.
big bowls or.
No, like bowls the same size as the 1 cup and the ingredients and stuff. So each of us a bowl, just a bowl.
Yeah, just a bowl.
Bowl.
Like a dinner bowl.
Just 2 bowls. Martin's like, I don't remember this.
It's been, well, actually, about 3 years since we've done.
And the bag milk makes sense because you split open the top and you rinse it and it goes in the recycle. So, and it takes up very little space. But bag milk has been my whole life. Bag milk.
I wonder.
This is goat bag milk.
If the bowls that we'll be using to actually eat the ice cream out of would be big enough.
I don't know. It was in the Northeast, I heard. Yeah, it doesn't exist in the Northwest. I don't know if Alberta has bag
We're
milk.
short on clean bowls at the moment.
No, the dinner bowls.
We're short,
Well, those are big enough. You can't mix in those.
Is that?
But we can use those.
The bowls
bigger
are
than we
too
need,
big
but-
or they're too small?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
none of them are just right.
It is fine. Okay, so,
We need Goldilocks
yeah, really.
to find the bowl that's just right.
Is that clean? It's it out. It does not look very clean.
I think it's just been sitting. This is the one we use for steamed milk that's been sitting by the next to the coffee maker. It's clean, but it's been sitting next to the coffee maker for a few days. So probably got a little dust.
So if you're feeling down and you can't get to the store and you got some basic ingredients, make your own ice cream. Always check my bowls.
Get the kids involved. Make the kids make the ice cream.
Cats and dollars, look in the other one. Yeah, make the kids. And you know those ice cream bowls, those really don't, the balls that you put it inside, you put them, they really don't work that well. They're fun to roll back and forth, but they're, some of them are apparently really, really good, but really expensive, so there's no point in wasting the money. It was in the,
20-cent Ziploc bags that work just fine.
So how are you guys doing? How is everyone doing? That's what I want to know. So this is day 2 and the next batch of lockdowns. They told us we had lockdowns just after New Year's, or no, just after Christmas.
Yeah.
They did the lockdown. And then that was going to go for 28 days. And then people were just too relaxed. So now they've done a tighter lockdown. In Montreal, they've done it even, they've got a curfew in Montreal, like in parts of Quebec.
Yeah. Because our numbers shot up. I mean, people were too lax about not wearing masks, about, socializing outside of their bubbles.
I'm glad you like Instagram pics of the snow. I absolutely love taking perspective pictures. Oh no, those are beautiful pictures, honey. Those are absolutely beautiful pictures. But yeah, so some woman, because the part of the lockdown starts at what, 8 o'clock, is it? Like the curfew in Montreal?
In Montreal? Yeah, I think 8 p.m.
8 p.m. And you can only be out if you're like walking your dog type thing. So one woman thought she'd be clever, and she put a collar on her husband and a leash on the collar and walked her husband. And the officers, The officers caught them and gave them a $1,500 fine each. $3,000 to walk your husband. And she's going to fight it because, as far as she's concerned, she was walking her dog. And I don't know if she's serious or she's just trying to make a point, but yeah, Canadians are not always, you know.
Tyler having cooking with car hunger. Yeah. Very freaky.
Well, yeah. So yeah, people are making an effort to defy the law as often as they can. There's like just a little left in here. We just eyeball the rest of this, like how much, you know, just tell sweet or how not sweet. You know, once I take the lid completely off instead of having the spout.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta be careful because it'll be too sweet if we put too much in. Go ahead.
Mine?
Yes. Hi, Jeff. Arizona is the hotbed of COVID-19 infection in the world. Is it really?
In the world, really.
In the world?
So,
Wow. Wow. I don't want to put raisins in mine, so you can go ahead. Maybe I'll put a couple. I haven't decided. Martin is so obsessed with raisins. I'll push these down smaller.
These ones are good. These are the sultanas, but I really like the Thompson raisins. They're really, really dark ones.
Yes. Oh, look. Wow. Wow, in the world. Yeah, apparently the new European strain has hit Canada.
Oh, the one that they discovered in the UK?
Yeah, that's apparently our latest problem. So right now it's difficult to do anything. It took us so long yesterday. Sorry, we were going to come on and do a broadcast yesterday. It took us so long, and by the time, you know,
By the
any
time I
kind of
got back
shopping.
from the shopping, yeah.
Yeah, there's like shelves were mostly bare too, so we're trying to simplify based on what was left on the shelves that we should eat. Not an easy task. So yeah, it took so long. The Mexican way, don't measure, go with a feeling. Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Thanks for your help with my troll earlier. Yes. Her comments were her comments were yeah. I don't know if you saw her picture, and apparently she's got her profession listed as escort. Sorry, did I snort into my mic? Did I snort into my mic? I just snorted into my mic. Oh boy. Here in Texas, it's all about people getting appointments for vaccines. Yeah, we're just kind of avoiding that until, you know, until all the vital people, all the people who, you know, the essential workers and the older people.
Older people, yeah. People in higher risk. I mean, we don't consider ourselves to be high risk. You know? It was funny that we were listening to a little radio interview the other night while we were driving around, and
who's an escort? Hi, Mark. You came in at just the right
hello.
time. By the way, everyone reminded, we are broadcasting on HAPS, feeding down to the other platforms. So it's HAPS, HAPPS.TV / symbol and Car Hunger, CARRHUNGER. So Martin, continue and I will answer Mark's question in a moment.
I think it was the Ontario's chief medical officer was being interviewed, and he's talking about the vaccine and the rollout and everything. And then he told a little story about his own parents who were in their 70s, who one of their local community clinic was doing the vaccines from a certain hour, right? It had like, it was 10 till 3 or something they were doing the vaccines, or 9 till 3, and only 300 doses available. So his parents in their 70s went there the night before with lawn chairs and blankets, and they camped out in front of the medical clinic overnight, like, you know, like camping out for concert tickets, right, or movie tickets.
Oh.
And they were the first in line to get the vaccine at that clinic.
Front line 65 and over. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And Mark, to answer your question, is Mr. Don Scobie there? You see that he's thanking Kilted Dragon, who is Jeff, and ourselves for helping him out. He had a troll here on HAPS earlier who was describing him to an overweight moose. She should look at her own profile pictures. You got to test it. Because if it's mapley enough, I don't want you wasting maple.
Oh, I see.
This isn't the cheap stuff.
Use a wee bit of maple. I taste more walnut than maple.
Did you not see how many walnuts you broke in? Did you lose count? Okay, is that good?
That's good.
That's good. Okay. Awesome.
Awesomeness.
Okay. What are your all's thoughts on the pandemic?
Pandemic
Mia?
idea?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I did see her picture and thought her ugly and overweight comments were hypocritical. Very much so.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out where I look like a moose. I'm guessing she has vision problems. LSD maybe. It could be,
Could be,
or
yeah.
or it could be because we're friends with you and we're Canadian, so she probably figured you were Canadian. Didn't look at your
Moose
profile.
by association.
Moose by, that's right, moose by association.
Go figure.
Moose by association. That's good, Martin. That's good. So I'm, Mark, if you can clarify pandemic, I heard you have to have an appointment and they're strict about it. Yeah, they're getting pretty spazzy here too. I guess it could be worse.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to put this back in the fridge until we're,
So we possibly need it again?
Yes.
Something.
So because of how wide these bowls are, and we have to get it into a Ziploc bag, I'm gonna pour it all back in here. Well, maybe I need a few more raisins. Didn't look like much being put in the Pyrex.
More raisins is never bad.
That's right. You're a little more obsessed with raisins than I am.
Dude's night out or boys night in, if you had to choose?
Dude's night out or boys night in?
No idea.
Dude's night in, so I can hang out with you guys.
Games night?
Games? Oh, I miss games nights. Mistaken for being Canadian before, I didn't know we looked like mooses. Perhaps as a part of a further honorary Canadian. Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, yeah, well, you were, come on, you were an honorary Canadian the moment you came up to walk in a Canada Day
It's a
parade.
pipe for us at our
I mean,
parade,
come on.
yeah.
Come on. Monday is a holiday here. Oh, it is? What's the holiday?
Yeah, it works.
Very carefully put it all in the small Ziploc.
And yay, small Ziploc doesn't have a leak. You want that reason?
You can have the raisin. You can have the
I
spare
can have
raisin.
the spare raisin. I'm not putting the raisin back in the bowl just to put it back in the container. I mean,
Martin's having a moment.
alright.
You could spend 5 minutes all alone with Vladimir Putin and do whatever you want. What would you do?
I would ask him, why? Why?
I don't know what I do.
I'd spend 5 minutes just saying, why?
Do we wanna waste a few Ziploc bags and mix up a second batch right away with something else and just keep going?
We could, yeah.
Because once that ice starts melting, it's not gonna be very useful. Like, I mean, we won't be able to
Well,
do it
this is
tomorrow.
it, yeah. Yeah, the ice mix with the salt.
Trick to this is
Oh, it is Martin Luther King Day. Okay, I
It is?
thought that might have been what it was, yeah.
I'd probably tell him to get a better fashion sense or at least have some personality. I wouldn't hold back on the attitude.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to do strawberries. Oh, we got those cheap dark chocolate bars that came from the dollar store that are kind of gross on their own. We can shave some of that in.
Mm-hmm.
And what do we use as a sweetener?
Oh, there's a good
Oh,
person. I know, I
you
made a
left
mess.
nuts behind. You left.
I left nuts behind.
Yeah. You
I
left
make a
that.
mess.
Look, you left that raisin behind.
That same reason it just doesn't want to leave.
That's right.
It just wants to
I
stay in the
eat your
container.
nuts. We're not that kind of broadcast.
broadcast.
You might get out of range because it's got nuts, nut debris.
Yeah,
Oh my God, you put a lot of maple syrup in there because that's more than a cup of milk. It looks like, what was this more than a cup of milk? So what do we use, if we're gonna do strawberries and chocolate,
yeah.
what do we use? Do we use maple as a sweetener?
Or
Do we just stick
or
to
we
being
use
Canadian,
honey.
or?
Or we use honey.
Honey's gonna be fun to mix in, I think.
That's true.
Maybe, I'm sorry, Shane. Wouldn't you say, yeah, really?
All right.
Oh my God.
So,
Who's your fave currently in power tyrant?
don't have a favorite because they're tyrants.
Yeah, how do you pick a favorite tyrant? I mean, how do you pick a favorite
I mean,
tyrant?
personally, I liked Caligula, but he's so like last millennium. 2
We
millennium.
may need another bag.
I think so. Yeah.
No, yes. Bag milk. I mean, can we count Elizabeth as a tyrant by humor factor?
Humor?
Yeah. Elizabeth the second is just a casual tyrant. And we need the the cheap chocolate that we, there's one of them that's already open. That'll get rinsed out.
There was one of them that's already open. I don't see it.
I had couscous for dinner with zucchini and tomato. Nice, Shane. That sounds awesome. Sounds absolutely awesome.
No, that's not it. I don't know where that one went. Alright, we're opening the new one.
What? No, try inside the tin.
Oh, I
Oh.
wonder. That's the
Oh,
one
they
you're
should have
talking
been
about, right?
together. Yeah, there should be two of them. Well, one of them. Interesting.
I see Pez. Can we put Pez in there?
You want to put Pez in your ice cream? Okay.
I don't.
I'm not gonna stop you.
I don't see it.
Just like, which tyrant do you think could be cool if they stopped? You know, if they stopped, they wouldn't be a tyrant.
Yeah, I don't see it. Alright, no, we're gonna open that one then.
Did you wanna try to put honey in?
I think you're right about the consistency of the honey. It's gonna be a little hard.
Yeah, because
No,
we've
there's
got,
no-
it's dark, pure honey. It's not that over-filtered stuff.
Stuff.
So do you want to put maple in?
I guess we could.
Might as well stick a little anything in it. We need a knife and a couple of those clean.
Couple of those.
Pez and ice cream, no. What? Who Pez? Shane?
Why not?
It's Martin. This is the man that when we packed up all the stuff from the display case in Burnaby on air, he tested a Pez from the R2D2 Pez holder. And
It's been in the case for
like
years.
ages, yeah. So Martin seems to still have, you know, the whole garbage gut, never grew up, you know, thing happening.
That's really gonna catch up
Don't
with
do
you
it,
one
Martin!
day.
Pez is too powdery. We're not gonna crush it. Like if I assume that if he decided to put Pez in ice cream, he would like at least break it, like,
Break it in little chunks, yeah.
yeah.
Not
Not,
like when you get the candy cane chunks in the candy cane.
oh, we have candy. No, we don't have candy cane here anymore, do we?
No, which was all the.
Oh yes, we do. We got the Ziploc bag of candy cane with the car stuff.
Oh, that's right. Did they come in or is it?
Oh my God, we could make chocolate candy cane too. Oh man, we're gonna be making all these different flavors. Our
And
hands are
strawberries?
going to freeze, and yes, especially once we cut them up really small. Unforgivable.
Unforgivable.
Mark's not gonna forgive you if you do it.
That's what you are.
Mark's not gonna forgive you if you do it. If you do Pez in the.
Fine. Unforgivable.
So in this case, because we're putting strawberries in, it doesn't have to be so sweet. That's a hint, Martin.
What are you saying?
I swear, I've lost my sweet tooth a lot as I get
You disembodied voice from behind the camera.
Love candy cane ice cream. Oh, Katrina loves candy cane ice cream. Oh. So we're gonna do 3 batches.
Candy canes, right?
Well, we don't get around to doing all 3 batches. We can always put the other ones like in the. No, that's like no.
What?
We need more than 2. We're gonna do another batch then, okay? Because the candy cane with the strawberry isn't gonna work.
4? Yeah, no, it's true. 4?
All right.
Only the oval part of the candy cane.
Candy cane. Peppermint mocha latte. Do the candy cane. Do the candy cane. Pablo, Peter just wanted to leave some feedback here. Watching live, but the broadcast is frozen up. All I see is the comments scrolling up the screen and a frozen image. Yeah, get out of the broadcast and back in, my dear. Get out of the broadcast and back. Why is this not coming off?
Because it's a pain in the butt.
Where are the fur kids? That's a very good question. Oh, I see. Pippin is asleep on the top of the we're calling the cat condo now, and Heather's asleep on the couch.
Oh, I just saw Baxter walking
Baxter's
around.
probably in trouble.
Baxter's probably looking for things to do.
Everything is still working A-okay. Have had candy cane cookies with candy canes in the cream. Oh my God. Wow.
Candy cane everything.
What? Isn't that scary?
You see, they're using the new
It was just a quick in and out, you know?
Kevlar bottle seals.
Just a quick in and out, you know? Because we're not that kind of broadcast.
Okay, that's what, 4 times now?
We can
We've
go
only been
better.
on a half hour.
It's already been half an hour.
Oh, yeah. Oh, take a break.
Now, the thing about these things is every time you put it back on, it never lines up.
I know, it's always slightly crooked. See?
So I'm gonna do it for you this time, because I don't want you to do it. It's just a teeny tiny bit sweet.
Recipe.
No, I don't.
Okay, so
No, I don't.
strawberries, chocolate. I'm gonna break up the chocolate.
Well, I was thinking of shaving the chocolate.
Oh,
So do you want to cut the strawberries or do you want to do the
I'll
chocolate?
cut the strawberries.
Okay, you can cut the strawberries. Little tiny pieces because I like my flavor spread. And if that's too many, we'll see once they're in the milk.
Okay.
Because I need one of these serrated ones with chocolate.
Fix it. Okay. Get it out. Get it out. What?
Knock on wood. Hold on. There we go.
See, I knew that was coming.
Yeah, this dollar store chocolate is pretty blah. So it's dark chocolate, but it's old. It's white.
Yeah.
I know why it was.
Well, that
in
came
the
from that
cheapy
little cheapy store in Niagara Falls.
Yeah. Hi, hey Sam. Sam, get yourself over to Haps.
Sam, yeah.
Sam Haps. Haps. HAPPS. .tv. That's where we're broadcasting from. Because you can do like awards over here, and you can do sponsorships, and you can do.
We can invite guests onto our broadcasts,
Mhm.
not just by audio, like on the other part.
And it's still beta, so when you tell the developers that something's not working right for you, they
They're
actually
on
look into it.
They're
Right?
on it. They do like 3 or 4 software updates a week, just adding all the.
This is an E setting, therefore the saying is click on wood.
Click on wood.
I was thinking of it. That sounds bad. Forget that I said it. No. Steampunk keyboard. That would be clicking on wood.
That's true. Yeah.
Be back in a while, you crazy things. Dookie Dawn. Because all together now. All together now. Oh, wait, what?
I'm gonna know.
Well,
Yeah.
we're not that kind of broadcast.
That's what you wanted.
How can we all together with them? That's
All together.
now all together now. Thank you, Katrina. Let's remind us that it is now 2021, and eventually this is all going to stop. We already got news that 2 conventions we were going to take part in have been canceled, including Toronto Comic Con. So,
I think that's one large one and one of the small ones.
oh, that's
So-
good.
That's enough, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll probably just need a large and a small in there too.
Okay. So hang on a second, and we'll trade
Okay,
bowls.
we'll switch sides or
Yeah.
trade balls.
Okay, now we trade bowls. And then we trade back. Okay. So that's the thing is we can't do it along with them, right? Because they're typing, we're talking.
To do it one word at a time.
We're not that kind.
Oh,
Yeah.
we've run out of time. Well, I think tonight's actually pretty open-ended. So. I meant.
I guess it was.
We're just gonna be like we're just saying things on purpose to make it not that kind of broadcast.
It's us.
Yeah.
Remember the challenge is to make it the type of broadcast without making it the type of broadcast.
That's right. Yeah.
And keep it legal.
Keep it above board. Above the belt.
Sam's a couple of years older than she was, so we can take a little bit of risk when she's around.
Well, that's true.
We couldn't before.
I'm sure she's heard worse.
We don't want to get in trouble with our parents. Remember, it's never the child, it's always the parents.
Yep.
So does anyone have any COVID yet stories so we can start laughing at this thing?
Oh, yeah.
So we told you guys about the Montreal thing and the woman with her husband has a dog. Yeah, leave it to a French Canadian, right? Leave it to a francophone to.
That might actually be their normal, normal routine.
I'm not sure they can get away with that for too long. Even normally. Yours is already melting in my hand.
That's kind of nice.
Okay. I have to wash my hands, so I'll
Oh,
switch
yeah.
the bowls back.
Switch the balls back.
Remember, you have witnesses. So
Okay. Back to my original bowl.
I got like brown stuff all over my hands.
Excuse me.
It's chocolate.
Oh, right. They're chocolate. Yeah. Strawberry, chocolate, and walnuts.
Walnuts.
Actually, we put walnuts in this one? We got walnuts in the other one. Right.
Walnuts are healthy.
They are. Because we wouldn't put it in with candy cane.
Ew, no.
No. So,
Walnuts are healthy,
all right then.
especially for menopause. Just a few though. Like it won't be the dominant flavor. Just a little bit of. No. Peanuts.
Oh yeah, even better. Slip these.
Okay.
I already started crushing them and they're in a damp hand. Don't want to put them back in there.
Grab the peanuts. That little hint
Oh.
of salt.
Almost ate my microphone.
That little tiny hint of salt.
We're just gonna start eating our ingredients as we go.
Is that how it's supposed to work? I thought that was part of the magic. Peanuts!
Peanuts.
Because we won't need a lot. It'll be like that little tiny hint of salt. That might actually be too much.
Of course, peanuts are a little hard to crush the walnuts.
Well, do you want to actually crush them proper? I'm just going to split them in half type thing.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to do is work in between my fingers to break the.
Work it, baby, work it.
Work in between my fingers. So
Work it,
the
work it,
halves
work
come
it.
apart.
Oh, thank you.
Very much.
Thank you. Peanuts!
Peanuts are certainly more oily than the walnuts. That's probably why a lot of things
Peanut
are.
oil.
A lot of foods are made with peanut oil and not with walnut oil. You don't hear walnut oil. Caution, may contain walnut oil.
I'm trying to do it. I'm just, no, fail. Just fail. Is that like that little hint
And
of salt?
everyone sees it too, right? But walnuts look like little tiny brains.
Brain oil?
Brain oil. Oil good.
Fetching with Phoenix, yay! Oh, you gotta do it. It sounds like a show.
It's time to play.
Hey, Fetching with Phoenix.
With your host, Telling the Cats.
Oh, that would be great. Okay, so we are going to do a candy cane chocolate as well?
We will.
Okay.
I'll get the hammer.
We might need it. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something to crush the candy cane. Okay, so get 4 more bags. Now, sometimes, depending on how cold the ice gets, it'll happen really fast, or it'll take forever. The one time when we were on broadcast doing this, like this was what, 2 years ago? 3 years ago now?
It was back in Burgundy.
Wow. It took forever, and the broadcast was super, super long because it wouldn't cream up. Wouldn't ice cream. Fetching with Phoenix. You respelled it. Oh hell, I'm too lazy. Here.
Well, that's how you spell Phoenix phonetically. Phoenix and phonics.
Okay, so this now means less paint and peanuts in here, but I lost patience.
She lost patience.
Okay.
Put the bags over here.
So I'm gonna put the walnuts aside. So I got my maple walnut there. Put my big bag over here, and then this will be my strawberries and the chocolate and
Peanuts. It's like a PB&J chocolate.
oh my god, yeah. Oh, now I want to make one with Nutella. Next time.
Next time, not tonight. The more often we do this during lockdown.
Yeah, if we this will be our COVID weight. You're looking at the cause of our COVID weight right here, right now.
Oh, there's all the chocolate stays in the cup.
You want to take my spoon and dish the chocolate up? Guess we gotta use chocolate powder, but you want to use these. Well, and these are these bars are lame.
Yeah.
All right. Always make sure
I
your
get
Ziploc
these.
is really tight, or everything will spill everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I've thrown his tall boy in the ball in the litter box so many times. Keeps retrieving it. Ew. Yeah, that is you. Oh, an update from last night. Yeah, Martin cleaned up everything. I was very, very happy.
Oh, yeah. I think Pippin's doing that because of stress, because there's nothing, like, it's not like the litter box was full.
Got the strawberries. Stand upright.
And up, sit down, fight, fight, fight.
I don't want a chance to use Ziploc bags. Too cheap to store Ziploc bags. Okay. And the third flavor of the night. You want me to help you now?
Yep, same deal.
Same deal?
Same deal.
Here we go.
Alright.
Back of my hand, something tastes good.
Right, does it?
Well,
Can I find it?
I got some. I got some on it, you know.
I forgot your kitty letter. Shipping it might be a bit of a problem.
Yeah, that would be
So
way
it's
too
probably
expensive.
way cheaper down there for you. We'll focus on things that are absolutely not, not findable down there. Speaking of which, we still need to order.
Taylor?
Yeah.
Yeah. This lockdown has so many places not even doing outdoor. They're really encouraging people to deliver. So if, in the case of the pet stuff, if you're, what is it, PetSmart?
Yep.
Yeah, if you're a PetSmart, yeah, member.
Member?
Points member.
Oh, one of the points
thing.
members.
Quest. If you're a PetSmart points member, then you get your shipping for free, which is great. Martin forgot my, oh, then we read that, okay. You read that.
See, I'm not the only one cooking. We're restorative
You can
cooking.
call this cooking.
We're anti-cooking. We're making things cold. We're gonna make ice cream.
We're anti-cooking, I like that. Okay, so let's see, as opposed to uncle cooking?
We're uncooking. As opposed to uncle cooking.
Okay, that really was like literally a trickle left. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna. Yeah, well, there was no ice cream that we eat at the store, and it would be a huge lineup to go find out if it's at another store, So we've done this before, and we thought, yeah, we'll just do it. Just do it. It's a fun thing to do. We've done it in the past. Making oatmeal cookies.
Oh, nice.
Without wheat?
Like just straight oats?
So it's without wheat. We're coming over next.
Yep.
Oh, right. Lockdown.
Lockdown. You can't. During lockdown here, my favorite small business pets supply had free shipping.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good.
So
All right.
Crushing the candy canes, the fun part.
Between two paper towel and maybe not with a hammer, but gently with a hammer. If I had a hammer.
A hammer in the morning, hammer in the evening, all over this town. Well.
That's probably our best bet.
I'm gonna do chunks this time with the chocolate. Chocolate chunks. Sorry, no. Hey! Because of COVID, or you don't want us to eat all your cookies? Or sorry, no, there's wheat in it.
There's wheat in, probably.
Is there wheat flour? Oh.
I have cranberry oatmeal cookie dough in my freezer. Shane.
Nice, Shane. Oh yeah, this will be fun. If you got kids, this is really fun activity. Because it's science!
Yeah. Science!
This time I'm doing chocolate chunks, little chunks. So we finally got to Watchdogs Discovery. We're done that. And now we're on to Animaniacs.
The Animaniacs reboot.
Another one I tried to play on the guitar. Yeah, honey, I want to talk to you about that. I want you to I really want you to learn some sea shanties, because I really think that if you can pull out some time and stuff, and Jay Dragon goes somewhere out here, I would love to dress you up in pirate and sing with you. Pull out my djembe. I just have a great time. Hello, Glendale. Hello, Frank. What is written on Martin's t-shirt? I don't even know what t-shirt.
It's the Godzilla tour.
The Godzilla tour. Oh, I'm not wearing a geek shirt. Martin.
No.
Damn it. Eating is the best part of cooking. Yes, it's Shane's.
It is.
Shane's got a really good point there. Yeah, when this was the only crew shirts that we got that it's really weird. They called it the Godzilla tour shirt, because we worked on the movie back in
Yeah,
BC.
so it's good.
And the front's got all the locations, that Godzilla went to.
And the back.
And the
is
back,
the poster art. Right?
yeah, instead of the other way around. Usually it's sometimes
Usually it's
the
the
other way
poster art in the front, and the locations in the back. So it seems kind of backwards.
around. But yeah, those were the crew shirts for Godzilla. The Godzilla versus what?
Godzilla versus the Mutos. Actually, no, it was Godzilla versus Bryan Cranston. He was the headlining. Yeah.
Are you laser cutting your cookies? That sounds like that sounds a little suggestive, because we're not that kind of broadcast. Mm-hmm.
Trying to think of what I can use to crush those. It's going to be too destructive.
A rolling pin,
Oh, actually, that's a good idea.
maybe.
I'll pull a rolling pin.
Great, now he's a weapon.
I'm weaponized.
Ah!
Yeah.
Oops. Sorry, I think I'm plugging in these eardrums. I lost my handle.
Oh wow, these are.
Are you cutting your cookies? No, I'm cutting chunks of chocolate to put in the ice cream.
Okay, I can't do this with a paper towel.
Oh, is there Hulu up in Canada?
Hulu? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. We just we're not subscribed to it. Cannot use paper towel. I'm gonna have to use parchment paper or something. It's sticking to the paper towel.
What? Oh, no candy canes, I guess so. And we no longer have like a meat tenderizer, or that would have been.
Mm-hmm. That's not being just getting the hammer.
But you don't roll the
Yeah. No,
the rolling pin. You bob up and down,
Yeah.
right? Shows you how much you do this, right? You gotta go to an occasion. Oh, someone had this as their tagline. We are so appreciative. We're actually seriously thinking of making buttons or badges or something since we're not that kind of podcast. Put the car hunger, logo up top or something, and the Haps logo down below. It started its life in Periscope.
It did, yeah.
And it started with lightsabers, folks.
That's right.
It started because I was sanding lightsaber blades, and it looked rather phallic because I was doing it with language. But yeah, that's how it started. The jar of peanuts. Have a good evening. Later, Shane. The jar of peanuts. What about the jar of peanuts?
What about the jar of peanuts?
Is that better? Here's where you wake the neighbors, right?
A little effort, but it's getting there.
Wow. The whole kitchen now smells like candy cane.
See, there's still some chunks that came.
There are.
So let's pull out the big chunks.
Yeah, let's pull. That sounds horrible, honey.
Yes, doesn't it?
Big chunks. Is that kind of like gotta pull out the big guns?
Pull out the big,
Okay. That's the only big chunks, so you can hold on to the big chunks.
right?
Okay. I'd like the big chunks.
Sure.
Shane, stay safe, okay, honey? Oh, I hope that's enough candy cane. Martin getting angry with his food. Die, food, die. But yeah, especially if you got kids, guys, they just
That worked.
good way to distract them. Oh, hey, look at that. It's actually pretty.
Ooh.
Oh, what?
They left dents in the bamboo.
What?
Oh, that's right, that'll
Oh,
buffer it out, yeah.
no. No, our perfect little bamboo counter.
That was nice.
Let's not do that again. Not do that again. Let's put like a cutting board underneath it, like a cheap cutting board instead of our
Anytime we do that kind of thing,
expensive bamboo. This bamboo isn't cheap. Who put dents in the bamboo?
You should put dents in my head.
Put it away. You need the ability to mute when cranking or pounder. Oh, we can mute. Because Martin just didn't think of it. Martin.
Mm-hmm.
Jill says you need to mute.
Yeah. Thumb, 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 thumb.
Now the thing about doing it this way too is all your bits inside your ice cream. It's not like an ice cream mixer where it always spreads evenly. A lot of times it really does not spread evenly.
Yeah, so we may end up with ice cream with, big massive candy cane at one end of it and chocolate at the other end.
Or warn me so I can turn my headset down. Oh!
My apologies.
Oh,
Yeah,
Martin.
I wish these had a quick mute button. You have to actually hold the button down, turn them off, and then turn them back on again. It's just going,
Oh, there. Please assist.
right? It would probably need the same.
Just stuff at the back. There we go. There we go. There. Yep. Yep, good.
There you go.
Um,
Nom.
So you owe Harold something, you know. You owe him a massive apology, you know. You're so mean, Martin.
Yeah.
Hold this down. Sorry, I should put my mic away from my.
Slurp, slurp, slurp.
Okay. I think I got it all.
Alright.
Here's the fun part, folks.
That was the first part. That's the easy part.
Next part is exercise.
Let's get this counter a little bit wiped down.
What are we going to use this to eat from? Not now.
We can. Let's work in.
Okay. Exercise. We had a half decently clean kitchen.
What's that?
We had a half decently clean kitchen.
We have to draw straws later to see who gets to do dishes.
The problem, Jennifer is watching a room with a view on the other room, so I hear you, and earbuds up. Nice. A room with a view in the other room. So
Is there
is
a
the
view there?
room?
Sorry.
Damn it, Martin took a shortcut. I just. So the cheap salt,
The cheap salt.
the round thing of the cheap salt. There we go.
Actually, this is the cheaper one, isn't it?
Whatever one's the older one.
That's the older one.
That's the older one.
That's the one that had masking tape holding it shut. That came across country with us.
Okay. And ice cubes.
Ice cubes.
This is where the fun begins, folks. Now, never say no problem.
Thanks so
We
much,
get a
man.
lot out of it now. Now here's for the exercise. Noise, dude.
Hey, did you know ice is food?
What?
It says ice is food.
Ice is food? It actually does say ice is food. Okay, that's funny.
Member of the International Packaged Ice Association.
There's some sort of...
Really?
Okay.
Well, when you think of it, ice is made of water, and water can carry a lot of bacteria and diseases, right? So.
Now you put ice about halfway. Aren't I the older one? That's true. By how much
Is
though,
that halfway
Joe?
enough?
I don't remember how much, no, it's not half enough.
Okay. More?
I can't, just,
Yeah, maybe we'll do it.
how much older are you than us?
Let's see if I can, oh, just put it back here now. I tried to tuck my mic the other way.
Yeah, it's gotta be enough to go wrap around the ice cream.
Hold it big.
Mackinac Enderman. Hi, thank you for subscribing. So just to remind everyone, especially if you're watching us on another platform, we are presently on HAPS, broadcasting on HAPS, HAPPS .tv. And in our case, we are accepting subscriptions once we reach $40 worth of subscriptions a month. Between
Worth of sponsorship.
sponsorships a month, between different sponsors or one, doesn't matter. We will be giving those people chances at buying stuff that will be going up on our online store at a discount, anywhere between 10 to 50% discount. Wow, this bag is actually really small. This nice bag.
I'm glad I got two.
You did get two?
I did get two, yeah.
Okay, well then let's not take those. I'm just gonna put one more handful in mine. I have such small hands. Up there. See, that's
I
one
know. Mine. There we are. Yeah. Ice cubes you stick into my wet fingers.
All right. So the ice goes away in the freezer because if it stays out, it'll just melt.
Little puddles.
And this is where the chemistry happens. So which one are we gonna do first?
Where the magic happens.
The maple walnut?
Yeah, let's start. Maple walnut.
Okay.
Which one is maple walnut now?
Cheap ice.
That's the strawberry one.
There's other ones online that are just like this ice and that ice, and then you
So
can do
cheap
different
salt.
flavor.
Cheap salt.
Cheap salt. And no. I don't. How old is it? Harold, how old are you? I didn't think you were that much older. All right. This is called a chemical reaction. Oh, you want to go grab a towel, like a small towel or two?
Oh, to
Yeah, cause.
well, in the drawer right now.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like a larger. Well, these might be enough.
This one's
We have. Remember the one time we were like grabbing oven mitts and everything? Cause
Well, we could always put on our winter gloves.
it's so hard to hold on to things. Okay, it does get awfully cold. I may just get like a large Ziploc thing and rock it back and forth. Okay, so salt.
59 next month.
Yeah, see, these not
Until
that much.
next month.
Until next month.
So does that mean it's the big 6-0 for you?
We have got to have like a COVID birthday party for you for
Somehow.
6-0. We've got to have a COVID birthday party for you. I say we all make our own cupcakes, so each of us has a cupcake. And we get 60 people to get involved, and everyone has a
60
number.
cupcakes?
Yeah, everyone has a number.
Yeah.
Some people will have number 1, 2, 3, you know, all the way up to 60, and he has the 60. I come on.
That'd be neat, yeah.
Yeah. Just organizing thing long distance is tough.
Can we put 60 people on a HAPS broadcast? I know I've seen people try as many as 8. I don't know if anyone's gone beyond 8.
Once you get to about 6, it becomes difficult.
Then you get all that crosstalk and echoing and repeating.
Well, no,
and,
each of
you
us gets to wish him happy birthday one at a time.
Right.
So we do like a Zoom or a Facebook, messenger thing, and each one of us comes on like 1 or 2 at a time type thing. Says happy birthday, and he can blow from a distance, and we blow. He's got to run out of breath, but that's okay. And then we blow out the candle at the other end, so he pretends he blew the candle out, and then we blow on all 60.
That sounds pretty cool.
I am so wonderfully evil.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Salt and ice. When salt combines with ice, it gets super, super, super cold. So you put salt on top.
It's kind of like seasoning your popcorn, right? We had the last time we had done this when we did the broadcast on Periscope. It was before New Year's. It was before Christmas. We did it, and then New Year's Eve we had our big party, and one of our friends came along and he needed some ice for for his drink. And we had done exactly this, so we put the spare ice back in the freezer, in order to make ice cream at a later date. But it wasn't labeled or anything. We didn't think anything of it. Well, we go in our freezer. We know what's there, right? So our friend comes over, for the party, and he's got his booze, and he goes to the freezer. He sees this convenient bag of ice, so he pulls a few ice cubes out, tosses it in, comes out to the living room, sits down, takes a drink. He went, "This is salty." We're like, "Oh, you just used the salted ice that we used to make ice cream with." He said, "Oh." Just kept drinking. All right.
So then once you're sure there's enough in there, you kind of mix it, flip it upside down, whatever. Make sure your small Ziploc bag with your ingredients is sealed, or you'll have a mess. I've seen it happen. And then
Other
you
seals.
seal it up. And then get that sucker surrounded by the ice.
Salt water requires a lower temperature to freeze. Yes.
This is where it's gonna get noisy, folks.
We can take our mic line down if you want, or just tuck our mics behind our shoulders.
No, already my hands are cold. Excuse me.
In between those, one side.
And here's where you hope what's happening inside, because it's supposed to happen inside.
So you don't end up with it all like leaking out into the ice.
This is where patience comes in. People are like, oh, it doesn't take more than 10 minutes. We've had it take like a good half hour. So hopefully you guys can still hear us over the shaky, 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 shaky. Give them Dardanelle. Oh.
I'll give his salt water ice a kick, yeah, really.
Nice, yeah, it would. That man, though, oh my God, Mr. Edgar Green eats and drinks anything, and I mean anything. I swear, there was nothing he would turn down. He was an adventure in every shape, every way. Every form of the word. This is where the exercise comes in. Your arms get really strong. Trust me, when you're done, though, you're really hungry. And remember, it does expand. One cup doesn't look like a lot, but as the dairy, gets colder and colder, it expands. Now, the thing is, we use goat milk. A lot of people will put cream in, and it works faster with cream because you're technically whipping the cream up, and the cream is designed to do that, so to speak. Whereas the goat milk takes a little more patience. Let's see, Harold is making oatmeal cookies. What's everyone else making? Or doing?
I'm going to turn my mic upwards, so hopefully you can still hear us, but maybe it won't pick up as much of the noise.
Everyone still hear us? This looks like when we make real butter with the cubs.
Yeah.
The pictures are just blurs. Yeah. It's similar. You can feel the bag inside has got so much air in it now. From the salt and the water combining. Now, does your mic really help being up there?
I don't know.
It's nowhere near your mouth.
And I'm also hoping it's nowhere near the noise.
Well, this is a butter churner, right? A milk making butter churner. Don't piss them off. Their arms are really, really strong. Woo! This is so much healthier than buying stuff in the store.
It's like your whole body's insane.
Oh, nice.
Looks like you're trying to smash the guitar on stage.
was a rock star when I was a teenager, at least in my head I was. One-handed.
One-handed, so splat. Worse than that. Oh yeah, because I still think I got it in me.
Look in there. I let some of the air out. There we go. Back it back up.
5 to 7-year-olds. The poor face swinging back and forth. That's one way to do it, really.
5 to 7-year-olds, that would be fine. Maybe 5 to 7-year-olds, that would be fine. One thing is, it needs to be agitated, so it needs to be beaten up on. And that's, we tried doing it really gently the very first time. We were so worried that everything would just break open. And it took us forever. It took us like a good 45 minutes to get him to dissolve. We were
The ice was half
exhausted.
melted, yeah.
It's like an accordion, right? You go through an accordion. Or Trump gestures.
Yeah, there it is. His hands have to go.
My age comes 8 to 10 like me. Nice. And you can tell Big City Rockstar has it. Wish Bannerman was here. Because he was doing exercise with you for a
Oh,
day.
yeah.
This is healthier, Bannerman.
Yeah. And
This
you
is
get the
healthier.
reward at the end. And undo all the calories that you just expended. And this is why this is a lot better, because it doesn't have all the preservatives, doesn't have, you can control how much sugar or what kind of sweetener you put in it. I'm pushing mental nuts a little. 8 to 10.
Yeah. Maybe it's partially those mental off as well. People wonder how we stay together.
Oh, that's
We do crazy
nice,
stuff like this.
That's a nice
Oh, it's
solid
getting there.
mass. Nice,
I think
very creamy mass.
yours isn't as. Mine's whiter. How much? Oh wow,
Yeah,
yours is
that's
doing better.
about-
Oh my God, yours is doing better than mine.
Wow, that's like.
That's pretty good, Martin. Mine?
Good, yeah.
Yeah, mine's whiter. That's okay. I'll look. Yeah, yours is getting there.
Mhm.
Yours is almost there.
Yep.
It's my short arms. I swear it's my short arms.
Go back in.
I swear it's my short arms. Hey, since the lockdown doesn't cover exercise, you're allowed to go out for some exercise, right?
That's right, yeah.
As long as you avoid people when you're not wearing a mask and stuff like that.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So, do swords count as exercise? Social distancing exercise?
Well, there's certainly social distancing, that's for
I
sure.
think you
No one
and I-
will come near you.
You and I have got to get back into sword training. And when the social distancing thing is over, I'm going to put a bat knife in Chill's hand. And,
Oh, yeah. You still have those, huh?
yeah. Evil ice cream. Like a teacher fail.
You can't decide which side to put it on.
First time we did this too, we grabbed the bags and we just shook it without anything wrapped around it. And our fingers cold. Oh my God, our fingers were so cold.
So we put these in each back in the freezer while we figure out the next batch.
Uh-huh. what you're saying.
After COVID and chilled hand. After COVID, we'll put a batlet in your hand.
No, my brain was like so somewhere else. Just so immeasurably dirty. Oh my god. I am so under-socialized.
For those of you out there who have known Christine a long time, you know what I mean. I'm watching on Disney Plus WandaVision.
Really?
Good. Oh, hey,
Look at
Matthew.
Matthew.
Good Matthew.
Come on over to the house, man. There's the award system over here. There's we can bring you on and talk to face to face. There's there's sponsorship thing, which you would appreciate greatly from people. Once a month it'll be automatically taken out. And once we get to once we get to $40 a month, we're gonna start doing discounts on everything. Only sponsors will get the discounts.
I think mine's good.
Oh my god, you're much better. Mine's nice.
Yeah, she doesn't
See,
do that much.
yours looks more like maple.
Yeah, it's because I put too much maple in, right?
Well, there's no such thing as too much. I should put more in. Damn. Well, are you good? Are you
Yeah.
done?
I'm happy with mine, so I'm gonna put mine in the freezer.
Well, and you belong to I don't know what you're doing here. Martin's just too fast. Is that or did you put more salt in your ice or something?
Oh, it's possible.
Yeah, mine's still partially liquid. You didn't show them on the way by.
Oh, yeah.
Martin,
I'm a terrible presenter.
you are terrible.
Check this out.
Yeah, we're not the kind of broadcast, that's right.
This started like that.
So you're gonna put that one in the freezer?
Put this one in the
And
freezer
you're gonna finish mine for me?
before I melt it. And I'll finish hers for her.
Okay.
Well, she
And then mine will have to go into a
chats you
different
guys up.
part. Chats. I'm gonna chat you guys up. So you see, one day I had a son. What?
Bandcamp.
I'm gonna start my second one so that it gets rid of the head start.
Alright.
And then when you put that in the freezer, don't put it too close to yours because it will tell.
Yeah, I'm gonna do left side, right side of the door or something.
So I'm gonna start my strawberry one. Yeah, we're not that kind of broadcast. Yeah, I think Martin and I, once we settle in and get everything up and running. Right now we're having mild issues in getting rid of this. That Kia that I was talking about, I know, there's a Kia. There's a few good Kias out there, but ours was a dud, and we're going to lose a lot of money off of it. So Martin and I are struggling with that, but when that's done, and everything's sold, and being back in debt, we're trying to get a low interest rate, but that's a challenge. But yeah, it's, life will be a lot easier and better. Won't have to struggle that far anymore. And then we can really get together, well, of course, with the COVID thing stuff, we get together and just keep doing this, you know? Because, man, I miss doing stuff with you. I really miss doing stuff with you. What are you doing? What are you doing? So while this is liquid, I'm gonna have to switch in my ice. Yeah. How you doing there?
I'm doing fine. See how you're talking. I was definitely better. You got a lot of air in your bag.
Oh, well, then get rid of some of the air, Gus.
I'm gonna burp your bag.
He's gonna burp my bag.
No, don't make it everything. Actually, yeah, it feels like mine right now.
Does it?
Yeah.
Because you burped it?
Yeah, it's getting the consistency.
Oh, see, it's still really liquid up here, though. That's
Yeah.
liquid.
So let me.
Keep going, mister.
Because that's where the air pocket was, so that's what
Yeah.
doesn't mean as exposed to the
So Millie Matthew, how are you, my dear? Are you surviving this whole COVID thing? We're on like a whole other layer of lockdown here. And when you're on lockdown, what do? Make ice cream. They can't like mute me if I hum something, can they?
No. But the algorithm don't pick that up. That's why it's so hard to hum a song to Shazam and have it recognize the song.
Oh, that's true.
The number of times I'm like,
sometimes.
I can't remember that song, but I haven't been able to hear it on the radio, so I'm just going to try and hum it to Shazam. But,
You gotta write like a COVID song. I'm sure you know much. Well, the Holderness family, those people are just like awesome. They are hilarious. If you're bored and you want some really good funny COVID stuff, the Holderness family, look them up on Facebook. We did a couple little COVID videos. We had a lot of fun with those. I know you'd share those.
yeah, that's actually, mine had a little bit of that too on the end of it.
Okay.
So,
You want to put that in the freezer? I have a hell of a lot of water. So if you wouldn't mind grabbing the rest of that ice bag, I'm going to get rid of some of my excess water.
yeah. I'm going to do likewise.
Trust me, it's just water, folks. That's what it's telling me.
She's really, it's the same. She's not that.
I'm not that what? I'm not that what, Martin? Huh? I'm not that what? Bowl? You like that bowl? You may have to get the other bag up. I don't know. Oh, this ice. This is also a cheaper way to do it. Think about it. Even though you go through a lot of ice. Woo!
Dump some more into mine.
No.
Top them both up.
Okay, fine. I was gonna say go get the other one. Unless you think that's enough.
That should be enough for this batch. Can we get the other one when we go for the next?
Woo!
A little more salt, I think.
Oh yeah.
Because we've now
Yes.
made a lot of that salt.
That was a unique sound. Don't drink the water. Don't drink the water. Oh, my hands are frozen.
Alright.
Let's sit for a moment. That's right.
Try to air it out of the bag as much as possible.
Next time I say we put a hell of a lot of strawberries.
Yeah.
You know, next time we should try putting it in the blender. The milk and the ingredients in the little
And
shake
blend
blender.
and make a shake, basically, pour that in. Yeah.
I hope it's really too fancy. But it would definitely spread the flavor out.
Mhm.
The strawberries would just saturate it up. So is anyone having any other COVID ideas or boredom relieving philosophies? I'm getting hungry.
Well, that's all the energy they're spending in making ice cream.
Alright, ready?
Ready?
Don't arm wrestle, I'm gonna go after this. I should do arm wrestle after this, because our arms will be so tired. This is the strawberry chocolate we got in here now. It's like a train sound, a combination of the two. Oh, no, woo!
on, folks, invite your friends. Come watch two lunatic clockmakers shake bags of ice for 2.5 hours.
Last time we had music. Can't do that this time.
Music to make ice cream by?
Yeah, remember I was dancing around?
Oh, that's right, yeah. Well, you know the ideal music for this is...
And we had the camera directly, and I was going like this, and someone was making a remark about my... Yeah, that, exactly.
Right? Sorry, what? You know what the ideal music is for this?
What? You wouldn't want to work with my batleth. I made to prove to Cubs at a space themed camp that mine was real, and not just that it has length, width, and depth, not just real but functional weapon. Oh, of course. I mean, we use aluminum because we were always training. Well, you know, we're always training everyone to go into the law. We gotcha. You actually don't sharpen the weapon. You can cut through things. That's so viciously if you don't.
That's some more damages, not sharp.
One day I do want to see if I can find someone to make me steel weapon, a steel battle.
Well, we drop the pattern, we find out how much it costs to get a water jet cut, and then we do the rest of the work ourselves.
Yeah, that's rusty because if it's not hammered steel,
Oh, I see. Oh,
right, there might be air bubbles. I mean, actually, like a sword. That'll be heavy as all hell, but
yeah.
it's not like my sword is light.
No, that's true.
And that scimitar we have,
Oh yeah.
that sucker's heavy. So you know, Jill, I would, but we would need two of the same. We need two of exactly the same. There's one big rule, especially when you got performance insurance. Biggest rule is don't use two different kinds of blades.
Mm-hmm. They have to be matched structurally, like strength-wise.
That's why we lost a lot of money when we had to leave the second set behind. But at least the actors who were using those blades bought those blades.
Yeah.
That was nice. Really cheap, but those blades have become part of their lives.
Yeah.
Of course, I gave his, Ed his as a gift. But yeah, we still have our original two battles we fought with.
We do? Yeah, they're in the circle. I think. I don't have those too often.
Right down on a log.
And pick them up together.
Yep.
I like that, yeah. Axe, chopping wood, picking up, and you still got the wood attached to the
I'm not
axe.
swearing, that's what I always did with my bastard sword. I used to do that with the actors. They were like, you don't understand why you just pull back, like when you only get the sound when you put up against the edge and hit each other. So I used to bring out my big bastard sword. Oh man, and I have them, guess it's not the performance sword, so something happens, I'd be upset because that's my first blade, but I wouldn't be dying, right? So I'd have them put it through a tree trunk. And they would just sit there and look at me and I'd be like, yeah, don't do that to each other, please. They would be like, oh, this doesn't have a sharp edge, it's steel, but it doesn't have a sharp edge. And I'd show them how to come down at just the right angle, and they would hit the tree, and it was just like we're chomping it. And well, first we picked dead trees, we didn't pick on live trees.
Fallen stuff, you know?
Yeah. And yeah, they would just sit there and look at me, and I'm like, yeah, it does not need a sharp edge. If you want, when this whole COVID thing is over, we're gonna have to come touch the Cubs.
Yeah, we'd love to do that. We did that with scouts in BC a couple of times, and a couple of school groups.
Yep.
Talk about the history of piracy and what it's like living on a pirate ship or sailing ship back in the day, regardless.
And we've got Buffalo Bill and Annie Oakley.
Yeah, you can do Wild West thing, yeah.
Yeah, they're not real weapons, but they're replicas. So we talk about the fact that, more weapons back then were used for show, especially our characters. And that Annie Oakley started her career hunting for her family.
Okay.
And she started doing competition. I know there's a lot of parents out there who are uneasy about it, but there's a lot who seem to not be so uneasy. So we found when we did down at Cloverdale, and my Cloverdale rodeo back in BC, we'd bring a Neoprene Buffalo Bill down. And yeah, the kids posed with their guns and they'd be talking about how Daddy has a real one at home and they're not allowed to bring it to the event. And we'd be talking about the history and, man, this one's getting there better than the last one. Yeah. Fungi is not really the dope. Okay. Fungi is not really the dope. Remember, a ball peen hammer can be dangerous to more than nails. Exactly.
Oh,
Hutchin's son just got back from work.
Stacy on, I'm assuming on Facebook.
I think with the little blue, yes, it's probably on Facebook. Not sharp, but, well, exactly. Exactly.
That's what's called blunt trauma.
One of the panels where it was the most popular down in the States for us is anything to be a weapon. In other words, be patient with the security guys at the conventions. They gotta guess whether or not you're gonna hit someone with that. Of course, I can't look at Stancy's ID because they are from Twitter. Stancy is watching from Twitter. Hutchinson just got back from work. You know, about 6 people that had that last name.
Yeah.
It is the return of Fat Moose.
Fat Moose is there.
Don, we love you. The
Okay.
Fat Moose Diet Piper.
You like a moose.
Moose, I like a moose. I've never had anything quite like a moose. Had many women in my life with a moose. I've never had anything quite like a moose. Thank you, Renaissance Rituals.
Body pump songs everywhere.
I've done it with many beasties of hair. I do it with snakes as their fangs were there. Yeah.
I think this batch is ready.
So, Stancy, I can't tell who you are, darling, because it really doesn't show us much because we are broadcasting from HATS, HATTS, .tv. But I am going to pop on Twitter right now to take a peek.
Sounds good.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah? You sure? You positive?
Only who's are positive.
You sure?
Yes.
No, come on. Positive? Okay, so essentially, let me see who you are. Search Twitter. Twitter. Yaddy. Give me your extra butter.
Yeah.
I. There's no results. What?
Take purple?
Stancy. Stancy. STARZ. Yeah. Interesting. Who are you?
Recently changed the lyrics of O Canada to include moose trees, squirrels, and nice people who say sorry and please.
Sorry.
We're so sorry.
So sorry. Okay, well, there's our profile on Twitter. That's how it shows up.
Alright.
Oh, maybe they're on Periscope.
Possibly,
Periscope
yeah, 'cause
is
Periscope
Twitter.
comes through as Twitter, right? So.
Who are you?
Do, 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 do. Who are you? Do, 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 do.
Everybody. Okay.
Did you knife that bag, or did you?
No, I put a sit with the scissors.
Did you put
Did I knife that bag? Of course I'd put them away. They're scissors. I see no comments on Periscope. Interesting. Interesting.
Very interesting. Yeah, I would think this is her.
There seems to be absolutely no comments on the. I see some first days on Periscopes. Those of you who are first days on Periscopes, please be aware Periscope goes away in March. A lot of us have moved over to HAPS, HAPPS.TV. And you can find us, of course, as @CarHunger on HAPS. And HAPS has awards and sponsorship. And don't use up too much, or we won't have any left to use again. And HAPS has ways for us to go on each other's podcasts. And it's a beta, so if you come on over to HAPS and start watching people over here, they give you some free coins to start. So you can find your favorite broadcasters and give them awards. So it's a cool little program, and it also means if you tag any of the developers on HAPS, they will see your tag, and you can say things like, this worked, this didn't work, etc. You see things over there, okay, nothing. Who are you? Okay. I get the strange feeling I won't be able to see any of the comments in Periscope until after the cast is done.
Oh, that's possible, yeah.
Because we're not broadcasting from. So you go through a lot of salt, so use the cheap like dollar store tomatoes and salt type thing.
Don't use road salt, though. Make sure it's, don't use road salt. Make sure it's kitchen salt, right?
I guess it's okay.
That's very good, yeah.
Yeah.
Getting ice creamy.
Show them on the way by. It's got the pink, so we know it's a strawberry.
Yeah.
It's amazing how the color just kind of bleeds into the ice cream.
Yeah.
Ta-da! So I'm going to make just the slates open. And we'll get rid of more water.
And the last batch we're going to do is the candy cane.
Yeah, we need a little more ice in this one here, Mike.
Yeah, my mouth is a lot.
Well, you're such hot-handed.
This one over there, man.
Your hands are hot, man.
Oh, you big.
Too hot.
It's true. It's no more than that.
Right, so the ice can now go back in. Oh, my fingers are so cold! I don't know what it sounds like to you guys. We won't know until after the broadcast. If you're going to sing that song, you've got to hit a mannequin head with a bat. This is true. This is true. Remember, if you don't put Pez in your ice cream, you can always put it on your ice cream. That's true.
That's right. You don't put it in, you can always put it on.
That's a CSI reference. Okay, ready? So this one is.
Oh, that's the strawberry.
What's the strawberry?
So the pink, I bet was the candy cane.
Oh, so
And
that's
it
the
was
candy
the
cane.
red,
That's
the
it,
red
within
in the
second.
candy canes was leaking out of the.
Oh,
Now we know.
Don Mitchell. Oh yeah, we already did this. Don Mitchell.
Yeah.
Bagpipe. Kilt.
Kilts.
Hold on. Okay.
Kilts
Jeff
and Heather.
Kilt.
Jeff Kilt. Don
Harold.
Kilt.
Don Kilt.
Yeah,
Harold
Harold
Kilt. Any other one of our people on here? How many of you
Not
wear
on right
kilts?
now, but Bjorn.
Bjorn Kilt.
Right,
Yeah, that's
Caleb.
true. That's true. That's very true. Wholesome late night fun. Whee! I want to get Martin in an Anderson kilt. That was my grandmother's side of the family, and the aka the car kilt has a lot of red in it. I don't think I see them.
I'm gonna fit in large quantities of red.
Oh, I would love a carrot kilt.
good. It looks good in anything.
See, I had one of those, young lady kilts when I was younger. With the hair tartan. Oh, there are some things I do not look good in. Thanks for trying anyway. And dramatically put your sunglasses on when looking down, then lift your head up and say a deeply thought-provoking statement. Don't put me in the put it on. The calm waves.
You have German heritage.
Really? Is there 100 kilts?
I don't know if there's 100 kilts.
Well,
But I don't think there's 100 tartans of any kind. It's not in German.
Well, what does a German kilt look like?
Lederhosen.
I am still upset that we haven't found that picture that you claim your parents had of you in lederhosen as a child.
Yeah, we were.
I wanted to see that.
We were out in the fields. We were hay baling. I
wanted to blow it up and put it on the wall so you can look at it every day.
This is what I look like at 5 in lederhosen.
Well, you see, we can sell some more stuff we found next to the cover. I just want to invest in our wardrobe and feel so good about ourselves again. And eat right and hire someone to do it.
Are you coming to make ice cream for us? We just sit and watch them.
Oh no, we'll hire Chill's Cubs.
Yeah.
For every 3 ice creams they make, they get to keep one.
Company is of German ancestry. Okay. Oh, USA
really?
Kilts. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, the company USA Kilts. Okay. Now I'm getting it. I'm a bit slow. I think I've expended all my brain energy in my arms.
I understood that. Really, Martin? You didn't? Wow, apparently someone's getting exhausted. I want to make coffee ice cream. Oh no,
the German tartan. Interesting. I'd be interested to see that. Look it up.
Nice. Yes! I knew this is probably
This has been going on for an hour. Like we've been on for an hour and 38. This is lasted at least the last half hour, right?
I'll go with you for this way and that way. I can feel all the air slamming in the...
Oh, well.
What? Martin has guns?
Sure, okay.
I need extra air on those things.
Where'd my ice cream go? Oh, there it is.
It's in there.
Get a little bit.
I've been taking a while.
I appreciate the compliment, though.
I was hoping to find a Kent's tartan to go with my Superman. Little did you know.
T-shirt. Huh.
Huh. My back's actually getting kind of stiff.
Yeah. I just think after this, we can sit down, we can enjoy this, watch my Maniacs.
Actually, watch some TV.
Yep. Instead of being TV.
That's okay.
And then we get out for a little bit again,
So we do
Try to
have,
evade the police dogs, you know.
well, this weekend, we're going to go and put together all the files and information stuff we need for the new webpage.
Yeah.
So hopefully Monday or Tuesday, we can start actually getting it up there. Up, not, no, come up, honey, okay, fine. We're not that kind of broadcast. And we have a lifesaver for this building. And the sugar vials, and they're going to get wrapped and shipped off to people they're made for. And others are going to go on the line. We got the sugaring fountain. We got a busy weekend ahead. This might be the only chance we're going to sit down and watch a movie. How do I do this? I want to put pieces of ginger cookie in here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Ginger cream. And there's a few other flavors I was thinking of. Not tuna. Licorice bits.
Licorice bits, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the status of your super duper laser cutter something machine? It's running. We just have to get the software sorted out and finish getting all that together, as well as the 3D printer.
3D printer's
Yeah.
a troublemaker right now.
We have the CAD software for the 3D printer. We can draw, we can model something in 3D, but we need that intermediate program to send it from that to the 3D printer. We're probably going to have to break down and put it on the computer itself, because it's available from the manufacturer of the printer, but not for a mobile
For an iPad,
device.
yeah.
Not for iPad.
So what'll happen is it'll have to go on the computer itself, and then the files will have to go on the little SD cards, and we'll print from the SD card. It's kind of printing blind. It's not the most ideal way to do it, but right now it seems the easiest for us to do. We've got a bunch of spare SD cards from other devices that are no longer with us. And it doesn't even have to be a huge memory card. You know, the tray SD cards will be just fine. So we're gonna have to do it the long way around because I'm not running a cable through the middle of the place. This place is very small and the cable will only be triple width.
That's nice.
Pick those up right now
Yeah,
before
the
the
cats-
cats find them.
Oh look, it's in their water dish.
Now remember, they're kind of salted ice, they're kind of burning,
Yeah.
so get them in the sink right away.
Yep.
Good going, Martin. Yeah, you just got salt ice in the water dish. Rinse out his water dish. Cat's gonna go in there and goes, what's this? I'm just gonna stick to his tongue. He's of a cat running around the place with a chunk of ice stuck to his tongue. Won't be a pretty sight. Clark, opening, shirt to show. SM outfit, then ripping open SM outfit to show scout uniform. I have seen Super Bleak comic with him as a scout. Nice! I have seen Superboy comic with him as a scout.
Oh, yeah.
Favorite classical film theorist?
Classical film theorist?
Classical film theorist? Someone who has theories about classical films?
Yeah. Elway Yost.
Yes, Elway
Bet
Yost.
you don't know who Elway Yost is.
I agree with Martin. Elway
Harold
awesome.
Phil will know who Elway Yost is. Jeff might know who Elway Yost is.
I miss him. Him and my dad were friends.
Ahoy, ladies. Ahoy, Keith.
Ahoy, Pete! How are we doing? Anyone who's not on Haps yet, come on over. HAPPS.TV. Of course, we're on here as Car Hunger's House. It's at Car Hunger after the backslash. They've got this award system going. They've got, you can get on camera with people. They've got monthly sponsors. And right now, they are beta testing the app, which means if you tag one of the developers, you can let them know what you're thinking about the app anytime and help them develop it into a better app. Boom, 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 boom. Big finger, small keyboard.
I know. Hey, we did some stuff with Elway Yost back in the day.
We did. We did all the document fundraising stuff and some of the more creative kind of artsy-fartsy events, and he'd show up at some of the craft markets that we were supporting at the time.
But, yeah, for those who don't know, Elway Yost was basically a host on Toronto's local PBS station, TV Ontario, Ontario based. for a film segment they did called Saturday Night at the Movies. So they'd show off individual classical movies, and he'd have, like, during the commercial breaks, during commercial breaks on PBS, but he'd have two little breaks where he talked about the film, the history, the actors and that sort of thing. And,
Oh, getting there.
we're pretty good.
I'm not there yet.
What's shaking, mateys? Making ice cream.
Ice cream! Making our own ice cream! Because what was left at the store sucked. Oh yeah, I'm still pretty milky.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Compared to this one.
This way too we can control the ingredients and get exercise.
I think this one's ready. I don't think I can get this any.
Look, you
I
show
don't think I
off.
can get this any stiffer.
I'm gonna put more salt in the ice.
That's our strawberry blend.
There we go. These are actually going faster than the last ones.
A little bit, yeah.
Maybe it's the nature of the ice.
So we keep these bagged and
Mr. Long Arms?
finish off?
Yeah, finish mine off for me, will you? I can get rid of the extra water for you.
Okay.
Excuse me. Yeah, with Toronto being in the lockdown, by the time we got to doing any shopping yesterday, or by the time we got into the stores, we had about 4 stores. We only one that going to just one. And everything was sold out.
Shelves were empty. There were surprisingly a lot of people still there for being in lockdown.
Well, today in the park, I was really surprised to see how many people.
A lot of walkers.
And Keith, where are you watching us from? From Facebook. You see there now all the blue lines to say it's another platform.
Yeah. Instead of the little icon for the actual platform. So Mark, I bet you didn't think we'd have an answer for that one, huh?
You've been kind of
And
quiet.
it's a very Canadian answer.
It is. It is. Keith, how are you doing? How are you handling this whole COVID crazy chaos stuff? Martin's arm muscle is going to be much bigger now.
I feel like the Energizer Bunny.
Mr. Dana. I'm not too inanimate.
What?
Martin's very ticklish in many places.
Really?
My hand was not where you people thought it was. Because we're not that kind of broadcast. Keith, how's it going for you? Is it done?
No sideways to one
Too much maple? Too much liquid?
here.
Oh.
No, that's not. Being stubborn.
Oh no! I shouldn't yawn.
No, don't yawn. How are we right now? We're at 1 hour 49 minutes. Good deal.
We're gonna really earn this ice cream.
Oh, we are. Talking about an upper body workout, huh?
The lower body workout is later.
Oh, I see.
After all these years, huh?
Yeah,
33 years and I haven't told you yet.
no. I'm so lucky. Here I am doing this and putting it at the bag.
Hey! Hey!
Take that hand. I'll do this one. Sorry, that was a hiccup. I'm gonna work over here.
You scared me now?
Okay.
You did not say Siri.
What? What'd she think I said to her now?
I don't know.
She thought I said no, apparently.
You said seriously again, didn't you?
Yes, I did. She doesn't listen to you.
They're doing. You set up Siri on that one, right?
Yes,
By saying it over and over and over again.
yes,
It recognizes your voice, so
I see.
it won't be as tuned to other people's voices.
I see.
In theory.
Well, unlike that day on the Periscope broadcast a number of years ago where they didn't care, the devices didn't really care.
Yeah.
And I was on broadcast and there was like 6 devices going off because everyone on the broadcast kept writing anything down that would sound like Siri. So it was crazy. I got nothing done in that broadcast. I spent most of it on the floor laughing.
Oh.
Ain't we all right? Ain't we all? What?
Ain't we all what?
What? Ain't we all what? It's not cold anymore.
No?
Damn.
No, that's just pretty wrong. You're ain't pretty wrong. It's possible there's too much water in this thing now.
Take a look. We usually only do 2, so the fact that we did 3 tonight is...
Yeah, there's a lot of water in this now. Although, that's feeling better.
It's feeling better. All right.
You drain the water out of it? Or
So show them on the way to the fridge, and you want to grab our maple walnuts.
Maple walnut ice cream?
Yeah. Yeah. Which by now it'll have the extra chill to it. And Harold,
You got to do with it. Oh, there's maple walnut. One. That's yours. And that was mine.
And then back it on the freezer. And
You may have to try and redo your candy cane one because your candy cane one has become liquid.
What?
Yeah.
The candy cane ones become liquid.
Yeah, the others are all okay-ish.
Interesting.
No, the air of these, or they won't fit.
Okay. Make sure you look at this. This is the fun part. I touched the bag and licked my fingers.
Oh,
I only taste the salt.
salty. This is salty.
Thing we did notice, unfortunately, though, is it does tend to melt a little faster than normal ice
Yeah.
cream, probably because it doesn't have all the additional products in it.
Additional chemicals in it.
I'm just broadcast, I'm going to show you what it looks like. All right. And Martin will dump his in his bowl. You're afraid. You're very afraid.
Who's afraid?
You. Apparently.
Fair.
Yeah. All right, folks, so this is the end of tonight's broadcast. Of course, we're going to try to go out and come on once a day, even if it's for a short period of time, and at least say hello to people and connect. Everyone, please stay safe. Please stay healthy. Come on over to HAPS if you aren't already over here, HAPPS.TV. And, of course, over here we are at, the at symbol, CAR, C-A-R-R.
Hunger, H-U-N-G-E-R.
And we're that way for all the social medias as well. It makes it easy. Oh, done. High five, everyone.
High five!
High five. Boom. So that is what homemade ice cream winds up looking like. And it does wind up being very, very tasty. And we'll leave you with that image. I'm already tasting it. But yes, so listen, everyone, respect yourself more than anyone else can. Everything will be fine. You need self-respect and self-love, or just no one can love you, no one can respect you. It has to come from you first.
Mm-hmm.
It's not ego. It's just a beautiful thing, and it's part of your existence, and everyone should be proud of at least one thing.
Mm-hmm.
At least one thing. So, good night. Thank you, Harold. Good night, good night, good night. And we'll see you all later, Dom. We'll see you later. None for me trying to lose some of my extra money weight. Don't you know? Trust me. Depends on what you make it out of. This one's goat milk and maple syrup and walnuts. It really is.
Just
It
that
is
straightforward.
nothing like the stuff you buy in the store.
Yeah.
It's much more like it would be in the Victorian era.
And goat milk's way more digestible than
Mhm.
cow's milk.
Exactly. And that's why we use it.
Yep.
And there's no lactose.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. All right, folks, listen. Stay safe. Stay okay. Keep an eye open for the notifications as to when we'll be on next. And you remember those notifications will be on HAPS, not the other platforms. Moosey. Extra moosey weight.
Extra moosey
Oh,
weight, yeah.
I'm going to call it mousy weight.
Moosey.
That's something else altogether. Anyway, hey, Martin,
Mm-hmm.
since we're heading out, we're going to sit
Mhm.
down and we're going to take some weight off our feet and just relax for a little bit
Oh,
and
yes.
then get some more work done before bed.
Yeah.
We're going to say see you later. So, Martin,
Mm-hmm.
say see you later, Martin.
See you later, Barton.
Thanks, guys, for joining us. Love you all. Stay safe. Okay? You have been instructed.